Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a makeup review on the brand e.l.f. and this is a new release into the UK. It's an American drugstore brand, and yeah, it looks like this, and it has like 3 dots between every single letter, and I found this out that it actually stands for eyes, lips and face. But yeah, this is actually available in Superdrug. I don't know where else it's available. I don't know if it's like kind of slowly coming into the UK or it's already gone everywhere, but I bought this all stuff from Superdrug. And the first item I'm going to use is the Aqua Primer Mist. Yeah, I'm not big on primers. I mean, moreover, I kind of forget to use them. So for me, if I just spray it on my face, then great. And another thing is that I took them all out of my packaging because if you've seen, I think it was, what was it, my lime crime review, or was it my test? No, it must have been my taste and primer video. I think around 10 minutes worth of that video was literally me unpackaging everything. It was just insanity. Like, I couldn't get through into the packaging at all. So I've decided to just from now on do my videos with no packaging. Okay, so I'm going to start by priming my face, and like I said, this is the Aqua Primer Mist spray. Okay, that is really, I think I put a little bit too much. It smells really nice though. It smells really refreshing, and yeah, it smells really nice. It feels really literally the only thing I can describe is it feels really refreshing and just nice and light on your skin, so it doesn't feel heavy and like too much. And the next thing I bought is this foundation, which is oil-free SPF sunscreen. I don't really know the names, but I do know that this is the shade Porcelain, which I think was previously Natural Fair, or the other way around. It's something like that. Like I said, I've taken off all the packaging, so which is kind of annoying because I don't know all the names, but I do know what they are. So this is a foundation, and I'm going to apply this on my face, but I'm also going to leave all the links to the stuff from the Superdrug website down below, so you can go and feel free to check out yourself. Okay, so I'm just going to go and apply my foundation now. Okay, one thing I've noticed is I love matte and eye coverage foundations. I find that it's a very dewy look. So I have really oily skin, and I find it's very wet and like really, I don't know, it's just not very, because for me, when a foundation is quite dry, it's good for me because I have such oily skin, but this is quite wet, but I think it's starting to dry a little bit. I mean, the finish is okay. I'm pretty happy with it. I think personally for like the summer it would be great, but definitely not for every day for me. It would have to be when I'm having a great skin day, because this doesn't give me enough coverage. I don't know if you can see, but that definitely does not give me enough coverage. But overall, I do think it's a somewhat decent foundation. But yeah, like I said, if you want to go check out the products, I will leave a link down below. Now I'm going to move on to concealer. Now, I don't know if I'm blind, but I was literally looking, I think Superdrug had like 2 pages worth of e.l.f. products on their website. But the only concealer I could come across that was within my shade was this one, which I wasn't too sure what it was on the site, but I needed a concealer and it was my shade, so I just bought this. But then when I came and I opened it, I realised that one side is a highlighter, but I don't, excuse me if I sound really, you know, newbie, but I actually don't understand how to use this, because when you open it, I don't know if you can see this, it's got like a pink, like a nib, but the actual product inside is white, so I really don't understand what that's about. So I'd rather not mess around with that until I understand fully how to use it. But in this video, I'm just going to use the concealer, which is this, which I think like the light, it's literally the lightest shade that you could find in this consistency. So I'm just going to go do that under my eyes and just put on any blemishes. And I'm just going to use my fingers to dab it all in, because yeah, I just want to use my fingers. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like my face is extremely shiny at this moment and that concealer did nothing. I'm not really a fan of that concealer. I've had so many much better concealers than that. That's literally just not my favourite concealer I've ever tried. So for me, that's a massive no. This is the Perfect Finish HD powder, so I'm just going to move on to some face powder, and this is like a kind of like a translucent powder. It just looks pretty white. And I'm going to use the little sponge that comes with the thing. I'm just going to put that all over my face. Hopefully that will mattify my face a little bit more, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, so that's me done with the powder. Sorry, my personal opinion, it's all right. Just my face doesn't feel like it would normally do. I think it's just I'm not used to this whole dewy look and like this kind of less matte, less high coverage look. Yeah, it's not doing it for me really. I'm not like highly happy with this whole look so far. I'm hoping the next few products will boost it up. The next thing I've got is this Total Face palette, and I swatched this already and I'm gonna not lie, I genuinely wasn't that impressed with it straight away, but I'm just gonna give it a go on my face, and it just basically looks like this, and it comes in this super shiny metal palette. And if you want me to be honest, I'm a bit confused. It genuinely just looks like two contours and two blushes. So I'm just gonna have to obviously skip highlights. I mean, I could try the concealer highlight for a highlight. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm gonna use these two top colors to contour and blush, and then I guess I'll give that highlight a go, see how it goes. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go and do the contour and blush now. Okay, my opinion is that pretty much did nothing, at least on this side. I mean, this side I've noticed picks up so much more product than the other side. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of that palette. I mean, it's okay, especially if you're starting out contouring and you don't want to go like too crazy and stuff like that. But yeah, if you really love your contouring, that's really not a great palette. But I'm just gonna go try this highlighter and see how this goes. I don't really have high hopes for this going well, not simply because of the product, but just simply because I'd never used a liquid highlighter before, so I have no idea how this would work. I'm a bit confused, to be fair. I don't understand what that's done. Like I said, I wasn't too sure what that's meant for, so I don't know. I don't know how it looks on camera, but in person it doesn't look like it's done anything. But anyway, I'm going to move on to the eyebrows. Now, what's really frustrating is all the eyebrow products didn't really have any dark colours, and I find this a lot with a lot of drugstore brands. This is actually the darkest I could find. Now, if you can see my eyebrows, they're pretty much black. So I usually go for a black colour. But yeah, I wanted to try this. I'm more than sure it's going to be way too light for me, but I'll just go ahead and give it a go. Okay, they're definitely not bad, but they're not the best I've ever done. The colour is okay, but it just is so obvious. I feel like it's so obvious I've drawn them on because it's not close to my natural brow colour. But if I'm like going for something a bit crazy, like a crazy look, I think I could get away with it. So it's not too bad in a sense. If I'm going to a party or something, it's not the end of the world. So now I'm going to move on to, let's see what I'm going to move on to. I'm going to move on to eyeshadows. The eyeshadow palette I got is this really cute little tiny little eyeshadow palette, and it's called the Nude Rose Gold. Now they had like about, I don't know how many they had. They had a few different ones, but I went for this one because I thought it looked like the prettiest. Go into the packaging, and this is what it looks like. Don't know if you can see very well, but yeah, I'm just gonna do a very plain look. So just keep it very neutral. So I'm gonna start off with this shade here. Oh my god, there is so much fallout. I don't know if you can see. I've just tapped it in a few times. Can you see this? It's pretty bad. Let me go and do my eyes now. Now, I can't tell if that's the colour or if it's the actual pigmentation, but I can't see it at all. So I'm going to go back in with that colour and try on the other. Okay, it is picking up a little bit of colour. I think it's not that bad, but I think it's just because it's so light. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've got light skin and it's quite a light colour. I'm now going to go in with this colour here. I'm going to use the same brush. My only complaint so far is the fallout. It's so bad. It is literally like dropping everywhere. My whole leg is covered in this eyeshadow right now. And then I'm going to mix those two together and just kind of go underneath my eye. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit of sparkle. So I'm going to use one right on the end. I'm just going to use this on the out. I'm going to go in with this colour right on the end, and I'm just going to put a little bit in, and I'm going to go use this on the outer bit of my eyelid. And now I'm just going to get another clean brush and just kind of blend it all out. Overall, I think that's pretty. I like that palette. My only concern, hater for it is the fallout, but otherwise I love it and I'm really happy with it. Okay, now I'm going to move on to eyeliner. Now, I've always tried to do the flick, but because I'm still quite rusty with it, I'm just going to go with my classic waterline look. That's pretty much what I know, what I've been doing for years, and yeah, I'm not going to be practicing the flick on camera because that's not me. Until I've mastered it, I'm not going to practice it. So I didn't buy a flick liner, I just bought a kohl pencil, and it has like a little smudgy bit on the bottom if you want to smudge it out, but I'm just going to do it on my water. It's not bad, but my only complaint is you have to really go in there because it's really it's not very pigmented. I think that's what it is. I'm not too sure what's wrong with it, but I've had a lot of kohl eyeliners, but that one just doesn't seem to give the black look that I want. But the next thing I'm going to use is this e.l.f. mascara. I think it's just jet black voluminous, I don't know what it is, mascara, and I actually really like this packaging. I don't often see mascaras in white and silver packaging. It's just, maybe there's loads out there and I'm not aware of, but I've never seen one, or maybe I have one or two, but they're not very common, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try this, see how this goes. And the brush bristle looks a bit like this, so let's go ahead. Okay, I like this mascara simply because it separates the eyelashes and it's quite lengthening. Voluminous, no, but it is very separating, which I do like in a mascara. I do like both. I like clumping and separating, but this is great. I like this mascara. And the final thing I'm going to use is this lip. It's not liner, it's like a lip crayon, and I definitely remember it's in the shade Praline, and it's kind of like this nude orangey, rusty, I can't open the packaging. I can't open the lid. This nude rosy rusty kind of orangey, oh my god, I'm listing so many colours here. I can't actually open this is ridiculous. There we go, and it looks like this. So I'm just gonna clean my lips a little bit and I'm just gonna draw it on. Okay, I love that, I really do. And as I was doing that, I just realised there has been a slight issue with the mascara. The mascara has now transferred onto my skin and I'm not happy. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, because it's still a bit wet, I can somewhat remove it, but I think I'm gonna have to go back in with the powder and the powder under my eyes, which is so frustrating. Doesn't seem to be going away. Let me try with some foundation maybe. That seems to have gone on that eye. Okay, I've managed to somewhat get rid of it. But yeah, that's my whole entire look for e.l.f. makeup. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the look. My favourite things were definitely the eyeshadow was really great and the lip was really great. The primer actually I really like because I'm not like a whole like, you know, putting primer on your hand and blah, blah, blah. I like spraying. That's pretty cool. But my overall is, I'm pretty happy with it. So that's really good. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.